Tucker Bearden. Howdy, my name is Tucker Bearden, and today I stand before you a practitioner of change. You know, a wise man once said that without the darkness, the light would hold no value. Well, at 8 years old, I was diagnosed with a neurological abnormality that hinders one's natural abilities to understand social cues as well as emotional responses. Aspergers for short. When I was younger, making friends was a daunting task that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. See, the more people that are around, the harder it is for me to sustain my composure. So imagine a leisurely stroll through Walmart becoming a horrifying experience that leaves you hospitalized with life-threatening panic attacks. Throughout my life, I was fired from over 20 different jobs for my lack of communication skills. One of which was at an old grocery store at a broke down town just outside of nowhere. I was bagging groceries as the customers began flooding in, which sent me into the beginning stages of a panic attack. As the oh-so-familiar elephant stepped on my chest, the only thing I could hear over my heartbeat was the disgruntled screams of the woman I had just been bagging groceries for. Why would you have a retard working for you? What's wrong with you people? Well, job after job was just different stories, each with the same endings, until I started working with thoroughbreds, where for the first time in my life, I had a connection to something. I could feel what they feel. Well, that woman, after she left, a few hours later, my employer approached me with a write-up slip stating that I was disruptive and incapable of working around others. This was followed by my final check, so it was a long walk home on that cold Friday morning. It was an even longer walk up the stairs of my home where I said my goodbyes in a letter and proceeded to hang myself from the second-story window. And we see how that turned out, didn't we? Well, when you're working with thoroughbreds, you work 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So you have to find a way to entertain yourself, and mine came in the form of something known as TEDx, where you're held accountable and challenged. So I started going out and forcing myself to interact with others in big places like Walmart or the mall, because I knew that I was destined to stand on a stage and inspire the world. So I'm very much obliged to each of you in attendance for allowing my dreams to come true today on this stage. And please remember that your greatest challenges will become your most powerful strengths. Thank you.